Royal Rumble. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hashtag remember the Rumble. Hey everybody, my name is Nasty Nick and I am a co-owner of Wrestling Games Predictions with CCNN, and today I am coming to you with my predictions for the 30th annual Royal Rumble event, live from the San Antonio Alamo Dome. We have 3 kickoff matches and 4 main matches, I believe, and the Royal Rumble. So let's not waste any time, let's get right to it. We'll start with the Raw matches, and then do the SmackDown matches, and then do the Royal Rumble at the very end. So, starting off with the kickoff, we have a singles match between Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. I'm predicting Nia Jax to win this, similar to how with TakeOver San Antonio the night previous, I predicted for the Authors of Pain to win that. It's a size difference, it's a size advantage. Sasha Banks is only like, what, 150 pounds? Nia Jax is almost 300. I'm going with Nia Jax here. Nia Jax, no way is Sasha Banks going to survive Nia Jax. Forget it. Not happening. Due to the weight and the power, it'll be too much for Sasha Banks. So my prediction is going to go to Nia Jax. The next match on my order is also on the kickoff show for some odd reason. And as for the Raw Tag Team titles, Cesaro and Sheamus is going up against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And there's 2 referees assigned to the match. I'm going to get to that in a sec. It says the Club on your picture. They're not actually called the Club. They're just called Gallows and Anderson. The Club is just to make it easy for me to remember. That's the reason why I got it written there. But anyway, there's 2 referees assigned to the match, mainly because of the controversial finish on Monday Night Raw when these 2 fought for the tag titles. Because of the controversial finish, yeah, 2 referees assigned. Nothing against Cesaro and Sheamus. I have no problem with Cesaro and Sheamus, but I'm going to predict Gallows and Anderson to win this match, mainly because Gallows and Anderson, they debuted shortly after WrestleMania 32, and their goal was to be tag champions, or maybe even a solo championship for each of them, right? Like, one will be world champion, one will be universal. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Anyway, but yeah, they were treated more like jobbers ever since they debuted. Gallows and Anderson, it's about time they win some gold. I'm predicting Gallows and Anderson to win this match. The final kickoff match for Royal Rumble is for SmackDown Live. It is a 6-woman tag team match. Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Nikki Bella is going to go up against Alexa Bliss, the returning Mickie James, yes, you heard me right, and Natalya. So, based on the talent of the performers, like, the women's talent really ain't that great, obviously. The women's talent really ain't that great, but considering there's a veteran on one of the teams, my prediction is going to go to the heels, to Bliss, James, and Natalya. In terms of the faces, Becky Lynch is a good wrestler. Naomi's an okay wrestler, and Nikki Bella sucks. Everybody knows Nikki Bella's horrible wrestler. Natalya's great. Alexa Bliss is the same as Naomi. She's okay, but she's not great. Mickie James is phenomenal. My prediction is going to go to the heels. The heels will do this. Moving on to the main show now, we'll start off with the Cruiserweights, because the Cruiserweights is part of Raw. On the Cruiserweight side of things, we have a singles match. We have the outlandish Rich Swann defending the Cruiserweight title against the self-proclaimed King of the Cruiserweights in Neville. My prediction is going to go to Neville, and the reason for this is because Neville is the top heel in the Cruiserweight division, top heel in WWE. So, or in the Cruiserweights anyway, he's the top heel. He has the title. You can have every person, you can call back every person that competed in the Cruiserweight Classic Tournament last summer and have them all try and fight Neville for the championship, and eventually one will win. It'll be a great storyline, great feuds, having Neville go up against some of the other Cruiserweights. And plus, I'm getting kind of bored of Rich Swann. He was great at first, and his wrestling moves was great, but the entrances is starting to get boring. Sorry. Sorry there, Outlandish. But anyway, yeah, my prediction, Neville. Next, for the Raw Women's Championship, we have Charlotte Flair going up against WWE's resident hugger in Bayley. My prediction is going to go to Bayley. I've mentioned it before, I'm not a huge Charlotte fan. The streak that she had, that pay-per-view streak, is getting kind of boring. Aside from that, there's not really much to say. Charlotte's a great performer and all, but she's just boring. Like, there's nothing really exciting about Charlotte, to be honest. Now, Bayley, on the other hand, Bayley's full of charisma and energy, and she is an incredibly talented performer. Her finisher, at least, much to be desired. All Bayley has for a finisher is a belly-to-belly suplex. But aside from that, Bayley's a talented performer. She should have been called up to the main roster back when the other 3 of the 4 horsewomen debuted, but she wouldn't. Now she's here. Best way to make a name for yourself? Win the Women's Championship in front of 60,000 at the Alamo Dome. So Bayley's my prediction. Next, for the WWE Universal title, we have Chris Jericho suspended above the cage, suspended above the ring in a shark cage, so now he won't interfere. We have Kevin Owens defending the Universal title against Roman Reigns in a no disqualification match. And as I just mentioned, Jericho's nowhere to be around. He's going to be 20 or 30 feet in the air in a shark cage, even though it's not shown in this picture. I want Kevin Owens to win. That's my prediction. Kevin Owens retaining the title. But because of Vince McMahon, I just have this horrible feeling they're going to make Roman Reigns Universal Champion, have him right back on top. You know, main event WrestleMania for the 3rd year in a row. That would be horrible. And I have a horrible feeling that's going to happen. I want Kevin Owens to win. That's going to be my prediction. Kevin Owens retaining the title. But I have a feeling you're going to make Roman Reigns Universal Champion there. Still, my prediction goes to the prize fighter, the KO. The next match on my order is from SmackDown Live. We have the 3rd or 4th match between these two now. We have, for the WWE Championship, we have a singles match. AJ Styles will be defending the WWE title against John Cena. Now, the thing about this is, my prediction is going to John Cena because John Cena. No, I'm kidding. My prediction is going to go to Cena, and part of the reason for that is because Cena's a 15-time champion. He's ready to go for... He wants to beat Ric Flair, or at the very least tie with Ric Flair. He can do that this Sunday. And besides, he lost to AJ Styles like, what, 3 times now? It's about time John Cena gets a win over Styles. Styles is a great performer, nothing against him, but John Cena, 16-time champ, going viral. That's the motto here. Hashtag 16-time champion, going viral. And now, anyway, so now the main event. We have 30 men. Well, actually, we only got 22 announced. WWE decided to announce like 60 or 70% of the match. But anyway, main event, Royal Rumble match. 22 of the 30 participants are announced. 30 participants will compete. 1 will headline WrestleMania 33. The announced people, we have Baron Corbin, Big Cass, Big E, Big Show, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, Cesaro, Jericho, Ambrose, Ziggler, Goldberg, Kofi Kingston, Luke Harper, Mojo Rawley was the latest one, Randy Orton, Rusev, Sami Zayn, Sheamus, The Miz, Undertaker, and Xavier Woods. Sami Zayn got his spot by beating Seth Rollins at the last Raw before the Rumble. So, as of right now, there's not a way to make a good prediction on this, but based on who's announced so far, remember that. Based on who's announced so far, I'm gonna go with The Undertaker to win this. The Undertaker would make a pretty good headliner for WrestleMania. As for those shadows, as for who I want in the match, well, yeah, I want American Alpha in there. I want Finn Balor in there. I want surprise entrance in MVP and Double J Jeff Jarrett. I want Samoa Joe in there. I want Seth Rollins in there. I want the Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger, who just had an amazing match with Eric Young the night previous. Right? I want to see these people in there. I don't have Shinsuke Nakamura in this, but I do want to see him too, but I didn't want to edit this picture again. So, Nakamura's not in this picture. But anyway, those are my predictions. If these surprise entrants happen, I'll probably go with either Ty Dillinger or Finn Balor for my prediction. But if they're not in the match, like it's not confirmed, for now, based on who's announced so far, my prediction's going to The Undertaker. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my predictions. I hope you'll enjoy the show just as much as me. This is Nasty Nick Dyson saying, see you guys.